Welcome to today's Airline News with Jeffrey Thomas for December 3rd, 2024. We start with Air India, which has grand plans to go back to its glory days, but they've hit severe turbulence. In 2022, Air India announced it would refurbish its legacy wide-body fleet comprising of 27 Boeing 787-8s and 13 Boeing 777 aircraft, committing over US $400 million to the project. This refurbishment would completely overhaul existing cabin interiors, adding new seats and in-flight entertainment across all classes. The overhaul of its 777 and 787 fleets was to start in the second half of 2024. However, only the A320neo refit is underway. Airline CEO Campbell Wilson blames the delays on supply chain constraints and issues with seat manufacturers. Now, we've heard all that from many airlines. According to Wilson, when the airline announced the refit exercise in 2022, it had already selected the seats for the aircraft. He blames delays in regulatory design certification and subsequent manufacturing processes on the issues with supply chains, which have caused the airline to postpone its retrofit exercise. Now the 787 refit will not kick off till April 2025, and the 777 overhaul will not start till 2026. Moving away from India to Malaysia, Malaysia Airlines has celebrated the arrival of its first Airbus A330-900. Most of us know that as the A330neo. This milestone is part of Malaysia Airlines' fleet modernisation program. In a show of grandeur, the aircraft was escorted by the Royal Malaysian Air Force Su-30 fighter jet, which performed a flypast for aviation geeks. That would have been fun. Malaysia Airlines' new A330neos have 297 seats, split up between 20 business class seats and 269 economy seats, with 24 offering extra legroom. Now that'd be good. In August 2022, Malaysia Airlines committed to 20 A330neos, with delivery scheduled to continue through 2028. The Thanksgiving weekend in the US broke records, with the US Transportation Security Administration saying it screened 3.08 million airline passengers on Sunday, the highest number ever on a single day. This is only the second time the agency has screened more than 3 million passengers in a single day. The TSA earlier said it expected to screen a record, of 18.3 million people from November 26 to Monday, up 6% over 2023. The Federal Aviation Administration, that's the US regulator, said it handled more than 232,000 flights between November 24 and 28, a record number for the Thanksgiving week. The FAA said just 0.3% of flights were cancelled and delays were a record low of just 1.2%. Southwest Airlines, another great US carrier, says it is ending cabin service earlier on flights, requiring passengers to do the usual pre-landing procedures, such as going to the loo and doing their seatbelts up a little bit faster. And this will begin on December 4, a company spokesman has said. And the flight attendants will start preparing the cabin for landing at an altitude of 18,000 feet instead of the usual 10,000 feet. The change in procedure is designed to reduce the risk of in-flight turbulence issues for crew members and passengers, the company said. And of course, as the aircraft are descending to landing, they're usually going through some bad weather at lower altitudes, so this kind of makes sense. While turbulence-related fatalities are quite rare, injuries have piled up over recent years. More than 1/3 of all airline incidents in the United States from 2009 to 2018 were related to turbulence, and most of them have resulted in one or more serious injuries. Also, starting next year, Southwest will finally toss out its open seating procedure, which ends up being a bit of a bun fight for anybody who's done it. And now you'll get allocated seating, which you can choose online. Please subscribe to our channel Airline News with Jeffrey Thomas and leave comments. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you.